Podcast number 32. Welcome back. We are excited to be here.
I'm stoked for this podcast.
Yeah, I'm excited. I think we got some good stuff together here.
It's going to be the best podcast we've ever recorded.
Yeah, best podcast to date.
And not me talking and stumbling over myself.
Yes.
That's a great start.
Do you want to know something about Finding Nemo or SpongeBob first?
Let's go with SpongeBob.
All right. Do you know how old SpongeBob is?
I think he's older than I think he would be. I'm going to say he's 20 years old.
I'm going to tell you at the end of this video, but SpongeBob won Employee of the Month 374 months in a row consecutively.
Oh boy.
We found that out in the movie with the big picture of the wall. All of his pictures, remember?
Yeah. I'm following. I'm here.
He started working at the Krusty Krab when he was 13 years old. 374 consecutive months equals 31 years. So that means he's 44 years old.
Oh, man. Don't say that to me.
44 years old.
That doesn't... So does that mean the rest of the...
Isn't that weird?
How old do you think Squidward is?
Like 85, probably. He's got to be. Right?
Maybe. I feel like he is older. He's just so childish. SpongeBob.
I know.
Patrick's probably like 50, 55.
Yeah. I don't know. I thought it was super interesting that somebody did the deep dive.
And that's something that I don't think the SpongeBob writers considered when they put that on the board.
I agree.
So, but it is fun to like go back in and try and figure out. I wonder if there's anything else in the show that kind of aligns.
Oh, there is. That I have something. I'll save it for later, though.
Okay. I was like, wow, cool transition. How old's Nemo?
That's not the fact. Did you know the conspiracy theory about Finding Nemo?
I could only imagine.
But no. All right. Do you know the scene with the sharks where they're having like an intervention with Nemo?
Yeah, he goes up. Oh, the intervention.
The intervention.
When they're in their restaurant?
Fish are friends, not food.
Yeah, the little shrimp guy is eating his food at that table.
Do you remember the little fish that was underneath one of the shark's flippers?
No, but now that you're saying
I'll pull him up. This guy.
Yeah, okay. He's cute. He's small.
Yeah, you remember him.
Yeah.
There's a theory that he's not being held hostage because he was shaking. There's a theory that he is suffering from withdrawals from eating so many fish.
Wait. The baby fish was shaking?
I'm going to try to reword this. The baby fish named Blenny underneath the shark's flipper was shaking because he was so scared of the sharks.
Okay.
Because they said fish are friends, not food.
Okay, yes.
Some people are saying that he has a fish eating problem and an addiction, and he's suffering from withdrawal. That's why he's shaking. Because if you stay past the credits at the end of Finding Nemo, there's a post-credit scene where Blenny, the fish, is swimming around in the dark and eats the light bulb fish.
The baby fish eats the big light bulb fish.
He expands his mouth and he eats the light bulb fish, the scary one from the deep.
Oh, because it's just the end hanging
Yes,
thing.
and he eats the whole fish.
Oh.
So that's why they're saying he is one of the sharks.
Is there confirmation that those are the same fish?
Yes.
Okay.
And he swims away from the sharks and the sharks don't follow him.
Because they're fearful.
Because he's
scared
one of them.
Him. He's one of them, or are they scared of him?
They might be scared of him.
He's eaten a shark? He's ate a shark?
The light bulb fish.
The light bulb fish ate a shark?
No, Blenny ate a shark, ate the light bulb fish.
I'm losing
Blenny ate this fish.
Yes. That is Blenny.
No, this is Blenny.
Blenny's part of the bigger fish.
No, he isn't. Different. He's not part of that.
I don't know why I'm not understanding. So that little fish
ate this big fish.
How?
Because it's a cartoon, Zach. It's not real. It's a cartoon.
I thought Blenny was like a part of the
that's
bigger
the light.
Fish. I thought he was the light and it was connected.
No. So he ate him. And
you know what? A little confused, but that
pretty
makes
interesting.
sense.
This one's less confusing. Bikini Bottom is based on a real place.
I think I actually knew that.
Do you want me to explain to you?
Explain it to me.
It's based on a place called Bikini Atoll, where the USA government exploded nuclear bombs from 1946 to 1958.
Okay.
And the whole thing is that the show is a documentary of the mutated sea life in that area of the ocean because of the radiation. That's why there's a narrator, and that's why all of the characters are dressed like it's the 50s.
They're dressed like it's the 50s. Are they? Like,
kind of, yeah.
I feel like the 50s is a forgotten about fashion era.
I agree.
People know the 80s, they know the 70s. The 50s is just kind of out there. So it's where is it?
It's in the middle of the ocean. It's called the Bikini Atoll. The U.S. exploded 23 nuclear bombs there in the 50s.
And it's a mute. Okay, that makes sense.
So it's a documentary on the mutated sea life from the
I don't know about
radiation.
the whole documentary thing, but
That's why there's a narrator.
So that does make sense. That does check out.
It's pretty interesting.
I mean, that's more understandable than the last thing you told me.
Yeah. Well, you just got to watch the video because the video shows it.
I think it's probably a lot easier to understand.
Yeah.
I'm going to start off just with more of a story. I don't know if it's going to be clippable, but it's a story.
Go for it.
Brian, I almost died from the one chip challenge. I texted you about it. I don't think words over text explain how much pain and torture I was in.
I believe it. You said he threw up.
I was driving home. I almost crashed my car. My stomach folded over itself. I was fine with the beforehand. Like when we did it.
It was very hot, but you handled it very well.
Yeah, but I don't think I had enough food in my stomach. So once it hit my stomach,
yeah,
I got like this. It felt like it was turning over. Like I had like a knot in my stomach. I almost crashed my car on the way home. And then I got to the garage and I pulled up. Of course, there was no spots on the second or third floor.
Never.
So I went all the way up to the fourth floor. I parked there. I get in my car. I'm ready to do it. Ready to get sick, get this thing out of me. Mm-hmm. And there's this guy there. So I had to wait for him to walk to the elevator. I'm like hunched over, like crawling basically. I just go to the corner. He clicks the elevator. I just start. I got
throwing
sick.
up.
It was disgusting.
How much? A lot?
It was like black and green.
Oh.
It was awful. Yeah, probably a little too graphic for
maybe we could pull some security footage.
Maybe. I went because where do you throw up in a parking garage? I ran to the corner. Yeah.
You don't throw up off the edge. You don't want to risk that.
But then afterwards I crawled I felt like I was in The Walking Dead. Like that I looked like a zombie. I couldn't even fathom how to get or what to do. So then I got back to my apartment. I walk in, I asked the guy at the front desk, I was like, do you have like a bathroom or anything?
Oh, no.
He goes, no, not down here. He must have thought I was like tormented or something.
Yeah.
And then I went upstairs,
threw up more?
It came out the other end.
Okay. Interesting.
Again, like I said, not a clippable moment, but if you're going to do the one chip challenge, just beware and make sure you eat enough food beforehand because that was probably the most painful experience I've had maybe in my life.
I was KO'd.
You just passed out?
No, not KO'd. My stomach was killing me.
Oh, okay.
In bed,
So you
but I didn't throw up, but it was still demolishing my stomach.
Okay.
It was it felt like it was burning, to be honest.
And then you said it burned when it came out.
Yeah. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Are soccer fans weird?
I don't know where you're going with this.
Like,
I don't like how, wasn't it originally called soccer? And then people they got mad because it's football.
I don't know.
And now we still call it soccer. Wasn't it originally called soccer?
I don't know. We'd have to dive into that.
Yeah, I don't know either. But
my question is that fully grown men in Europe and in these other countries treat Messi and Ronaldo like they're Jesus Christ himself.
If you're going to take it down that route, then I would say it is kind of weird. But the people idolize people.
People idolize people, but I think it's to a whole nother extent. Like I idolize Michael Jordan, but if I see Michael Jordan walking in the street, I'm not going to absolutely freak out.
Yeah, I mean the crowds that gather around these people when they're out in public is absolutely ridiculous.
It's like a bunch of teenage girls flocking over Justin Bieber or the Beatles or something.
I like that.
But it's fully grown men.
Yeah, I like that comparison. That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know.
People are just overall with fame.
Yeah.
I mean, those are two of the greatest soccer players of all time.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't really know what else they have. They don't have a bunch of sports that they want. Like
That's
outside,
fair.
the U.S. owns majority of the sports.
That's fair.
Besides like tennis and soccer, I don't know what else you would really watch.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
So it's like if we only had like the NBA or we only had the NFL, would people idolize the stars that much because it's the only thing?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I met my favorite basketball player, Steve Nash, and I wasn't.
You're also like 12.
Yeah, but I don't think I acted like fully grown men do around Messi and Ronaldo.
That's
I think I was more mature at 12 than they are now.
I take that point.
That's my take.
I saw that picture the other day. It's in the office upstairs.
Steve Nash.
You and Steven.
Me and Steve.
Steve.
What a guy.
No, that's fair. I think you make a good point. And it's
people are going to hate us for saying that.
I mean, sometimes you got to call people out for their actions.
Yeah.
You've been to Disney.
I have.
When you're there, have you ever realized there's like no mosquitoes?
I haven't.
The one that you've been to is in Florida.
There should be a lot.
There should be a ton of mosquitoes.
The middle of the wetlands.
They do like everything possible to make no mosquitoes be in the park.
Like, what do they do?
They use flowing water rather than still water, like standing water.
Okay.
So the water in the park, all the water is always moving. because mosquitoes like to lay eggs in water that isn't moving.
Wow.
That's the first thing. They're plants. They pick the plants that when it rains, they don't collect water. They don't puddle up in or around them. You'll never find plants around a body of water because apparently, there's a fountain in the water. It keeps it moving, but something about it puddling up and doing whatever. They don't spray pesticide in the park, but they spray liquid garlic.
Well, it's like vampires.
Yeah, like mosquitoes hate the smell of garlic, apparently. So they spray it around the park just enough that mosquitoes pick it up, but humans don't.
That's extremely interesting. It seems like Disney just goes to extreme lengths to satisfy their customers.
It's an all-around crazy. I just don't. They hired one guy, and this guy came in and he's like, how
He's like,
how are we going to keep all the mosquitoes out of the park? It's like major problem.
First.
We're going to build it here. And he came up like this scientist type guy.
Yeah, I mean, Disney's a crazy place. It's the most magical place on earth.
They say that. That's what they say.
That is what they say.
That and Madison Square Garden during the playoffs.
That's what they say?
No, they don't. But to me, it is. The fans, can we talk about for a second? The fans outside of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, they're the worst.
Stop it.
They're the worst.
No, Philly fans are the worst.
New York Knicks fans are coming very close to it, Zach.
I don't know. I think they're just excited.
I'm just going to take this stance.
Let us be happy. Why can't you let us
be happy.
they're not destroying
There's
things.
a thin line between happiness and obnoxiousness.
They're the worst thing I saw was someone climbing a street pole.
Multiple times.
But that's fine. They're not flipping cars like in Philly. They're not.
That you see.
I don't know. I think
If they win a championship, they're goddamn sure flipping cars.
New York City is going to burn down.
Yeah, I know. You said it yourself.
but it'll be fun. I don't know. It'll be cool. They'll tame themselves. The parade, though.
I'm a New York Yankees fan, and Yankees fans are really bad. And I would say 80% of those Yankee fans are Knicks fans.
Well, yeah, but what's their choice? Like now they have the choice. They could choose Brooklyn, but I guess people growing up.
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're saying there's overlap?
Yeah, and I'm saying the Yankees fans are bad, and I'm a Yankees fan, but they're bad. Like when they won the playoff game last year, the streets were chaotic.
Yeah, I don't like Yankee fans.
So you don't like some Knicks fans?
No, but I'm okay.
Exactly. The overlap. It's a touchy topic.
The Yankees have always been great. So it's the Knicks fans you have to have sympathy for. It's like when the little brother finally
Don't play the sympathy card.
When the little
Zach.
brother finally
Don't
beats
play
the big
sympathy
brother
card
in a game of whatever they're playing. The little brother, he's gonna celebrate.
You beat your big brother all the time in sports, Zach.
Yeah, but that's sports. You ever see me duel pianos with him?
No. I haven't seen that.
that's one thing compared to another.
You're right. All right, I have a question.
Let me hear it.
What is the correct way to reheat pizza?
Well, the correct way to do it is to throw it in the oven.
I beg to differ.
Don't tell me it's the microwave.
It's not the microwave.
Air fryer?
Air fryer is very similar to the oven, but no.
How would you hold it over a fire?
Kind of. You put it in a frying pan and you put a little bit of water surrounding the pizza. It makes it the crispiest pizza ever.
So I'm going to believe you here.
You have to try it.
You sound psychotic. You sound psychotic.
This is the third time my girlfriend has been brought up, but that she taught me how to do it. And I was in the same boat as you, not believing a word she was saying, and I did it, and it's so crispy. It's awesome.
So you put water in a frying pan.
You put the pizza in the frying pan, and you put you just fill up your hand or your fingertips, and you splash the sides 5 times, and I don't know what happens. It just crisps the bottom and melts the top. It's perfect 50-50.
Where did she learn this?
I think her parents.
Where did they learn it?
Their parents.
She's not Italian, right?
No.
Pizza's from Italy, right?
Pizza's from Italy, I think. I would hope so.
It just seems a little
try it next time.
Crazy to me. I got to get pizza now. I'm going to buy pizza and intentionally make it cold
put
and
it in
then
the fridge.
reheat it.
Yes, you should.
I heard air fryer's a good experience.
Air fryer is
for anything.
very
You
good.
throw anything in that.
Oh yeah, seriously.
Okay, we're going to play a little game.
Okay.
I'm so excited.
Let's do it, Zach.
Pretty simple stuff, right? So we're American. We know that. We own it. Therefore, we should know our presidents, right?
Oh no.
So we're going to play Guess the President. I'm going to say the number of a president, and you're going to try and tell me which president it is.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to start you off easy.
Okay, good. George Washington.
Now, stop it. Who's the 16th president?
That is Abe Lincoln.
There you go. Off to a hot start.
Let's go.
Who's the second president?
I don't know.
Come on, Chad.
Monroe.
Monroe?
Yeah. I just feel like he would have that name.
I don't even
The
know.
second president, is it James?
No, but it's no.
John
John?
Hancock.
No, he's got a first name that has an S at the end of it.
Johns.
No, yeah, John Johns.
Oh, the last name has an S
The
at the
last
end.
name.
John Adams.
John Adams.
Damn, I should have known that.
Probably.
We'll edit that.
Who is the 44th president?
George W. Bush.
No,
It's not. Is it Obama?
it is Obama.
Damn, I was one off.
All right, no, we're good.
I always get that confused because I don't know why I think Trump is 46, but he's 45. I'm an idiot.
Who's the 7th president of the United States?
So would you know it?
I know this president. I don't
You
think I
wouldn't
would
have
know
known
he
if
was the
he was
7th.
seventh. Garfield. Definitely not.
This president, I feel like was a rebel. He did like shoot-offs.
Eisenhower.
No,
I don't know, Zach. Tell me what it is.
Andrew Jackson.
Okay.
I think he died in a shoot-off.
That's pretty
duel.
interesting. I'm going to stop you here. I'm not going to know any other ones.
Last one, 26th president. He's a good guy. He's got a mustache.
I'm not going to know.
It was curled, I think.
Tell me.
He's in is he in Night at the Museum?
Oh, FDR. No. That's who's in Night at the Museum, Zach.
No.
Yeah?
No.
Is it not?
The one that's on the horse? He's like
Yeah.
friends with Ben That's not FDR was like
recent.
paralyzed, dude.
Who was? It's not Eisenhower.
No. FDR was diagnosed with polio. He had polio.
Okay.
So and
What,
he
he
was
couldn't-
he wrote
Am I proving you wrong right here?
no, sorry. Same last name, different president.
Theodore Roosevelt.
Yes, it's Teddy Roosevelt
Damn
is in
it.
Night at the Museum.
I knew it was Roosevelt.
I was reading it. I was like, it said Roosevelt remained paralyzed from the waist down. No, that's
Damn
FDR was paralyzed from the waist down. Teddy Roosevelt, 26th
close
president
enough.
of the United States. That was crazy.
That was crazy. Damn it.
Woo, history.
Can you guess what the most used word is?
I'm going to go out on a limb and I'm going to say it's the.
It is the.
Really?
It is the.
You know, I'm not often proud of myself with a lot of the guessing games, but I feel like I own that one.
Yes, you did. I have nothing else to add to that.
Short clip, short
Yep.
video. Did you know there was a guy that got hit by an airplane and he survived?
No, I did not know that.
He didn't really get hit.
Was it a toy airplane?
No. No.
Remote control?
He got skimmed by the tire and it left a black mark
my
on his
God.
finger. It was in 2016 at the St. Bart's Airport.
Where's that?
St. Bartholomew.
Bartholomew? No, I don't know.
I don't know where it is. It's one of the world's shortest airports. It's 2,100 feet long.
Okay.
So they don't have big planes that fly in there. They only have planes that hold up to like 19 people is the most.
Okay.
And this guy, because of where it is, was trying to take a picture of the plane flying over him trying to land.
Oh my God. That's wild.
The runway's so short that the first time they went in, the plane didn't land. It had to come back up and circle back around to try and land. Second time it came in, it skimmed the guy. It skimmed his finger, left a black mark. He didn't even feel the pain. Still didn't land. And I had to come back around a third time for them to land successfully. On
Killed
the
him
plane.
the third time.
No, it didn't kill him the third time. Everything was fine. He was fine the third time.
That's wild. Is he okay?
He's fine. They said afterwards that he didn't have any pain when it happened, but he saw the black mark from the tire on his hand.
That's
So he got
Crazy.
just skimmed by the plane,
Yeah.
but technically he got hit.
like the guy that got struck by lightning like 11 times.
That's yeah, which is unbelievably ridiculous. Same airport, St. Bart's Airport. In 2022, had a plane veer off the runway and crash into a sign.
So they just got to stop the airport, close it down.
Well, the airport has
What else
unique.
does that to take?
It has unique procedures to land there, so people get like specifically trained. Like you need a specific training to land at this airport.
It's like landing on like a air carrier, the ship.
Yeah, it's like not long enough for planes to stop. I was trying to find stories because I've heard that planes have run off the runway there and like had to be like pulled out of the water.
Where are you hearing these stories?
I have sources. I don't know what to tell you.
Pretty interesting. Can you guess what the most popular birthday in the world is?
Okay, let me do some math here because I'm going to say people would be born 9 months after a big holiday or a big event.
Okay, I didn't even think about that, but okay.
So like Christmas, New Year's time,
I guess that works.
plus 9
yeah.
months. So September 4th,
No. Very close.
August 29th,
Wow. No.
September 2nd,
No.
September 6th,
No.
September 5th,
No.
September 7th,
No.
September 8th.
No.
September 10th.
No.
September 9th.
The September 9. That was pretty
It kinda
solid.
works. It kind of works, right?
I did not even think of that. And it goes even more into your point. The entire top 10 list of most popular birthdays are September birthdays.
Yeah, because it's 9 months after
New Year's
and like Christmas time.
Wow.
I'm smart sometimes, and you know what? I'm very impressed with myself today. Let's see if I can keep it
Yeah,
up.
that was good.
Because this is a
was very
historic
good.
little guessing game run I'm on right now. What's your opinion on AI music?
Oh, it's actually crazy accurate. Like I heard the Drake song you're talking about.
The Drake and the Weeknd song I thought the verse was like one of the best written verses.
Yeah, I didn't listen to the Weeknd one. It's the same thing.
It's the same one. It's like the beginning's Drake, and then the Weeknd.
It was very good.
The Weeknd's voice was a little harder to replicate, but the Drake ones are insane.
I think AI should just be not a thing, to be honest.
You think they're gonna?
I think it ruins creativity for humans.
I saw something once that there's like the entire process of creativity, and if you're missing the part where it's unique to yourself,
Yeah.
like then you lose that in the creative process.
100%. I think AI is going to ruin us. Like in the movie Wall-E, where we're all just sitting in a chair and we're all just, I don't like AI.
Technically, we could have written this entire podcast agenda basically off AI,
Yeah, definitely.
but it wouldn't be as fun.
No, it would ruin everything.
It's like I like doing the research and going in and trying to find all the fun facts, the guessing games,
Stupid AI.
and they're going to take over. This thing's going to find a mind of its own. We're going to have like iRobot type stuff.
I really hope not.
I think it's probably not in our lifetime.
I think in our lifetime.
I don't know. It's moving fast.
I mean, if you compare the technology growth from when we were like in middle school, high school to now, it's pretty insane difference.
Substantial. Crazy. Okay, but my actual question about AI music, so artists clearly don't like it, but can it benefit artists that aren't as big? And by that, I mean, like, I don't think, like, if, say Kanye West, I don't think he would want AI music created of him.
No.
It's being created, but he likes the creative process. He's one of the most creative people on the planet.
So you're saying like the road to fame could be easier?
Could be easier, and like if you're like a mid-tier rapper and people want to hear your voice over different types of songs, you could just ask the AI to create it. So is there a benefit to people listening to your music if you haven't created it because it could potentially span your
No,
reach
I hate AI.
larger? You're just not a fan?
No, I hate it. I hate it. I feel like it's just going to give people, like some people are going to do that, right? And some people are probably going to get famous off that if it continues to grow and everything. And then like, I don't know, it just doesn't, like you're not a genius.
I guess put it this way. Does AI music right now, outside of financial implications, right? Does it benefit Drake's brand?
No.
Like does it make him reach more people because he's a rapper that has already a massive catalog, but people are like, oh, I want to listen to that song that sounds like Drake. Do you get what I'm trying to say?
Kind of, but I don't know.
I don't know. And deep down though, I feel like somewhat benefits Drake and other artists that would be created through the AI.
What one animal would you want to domesticate?
Monkey.
They're already kind of domesticated. Not really.
You're like not allowed to have one.
Yeah,
First of all, monkeys are cool. They're fun.
they are.
You could just hand them stuff. They could hold it.
Opposable thumbs.
They're like basically friends. I don't know how far I want to go with this. They're almost more of a friend than a dog.
I've never been around a monkey, so I don't know, but I guess that could be true.
They're super intelligent.
Yeah.
You ever see the video of them? They put like numbers on a screen in order,
Yeah.
and the monkey's got to perform the task
Yes, they're
to
very,
get food.
some of them are extremely smart.
And it does it, and then they'll flash the numbers just for a second and then take it away,
Yes.
and they'll still get it.
they're like smarter than me.
And then they'll take away a few numbers, and they'll still know which ones to
Yeah.
press in order.
They're smart, Zach. You don't
It's
have to prove
actually
your
kind
point
of
more.
scary. They have more brain capacity for that than we do,
It's pretty impressive.
but they can't talk or do anything else besides.
I would go gorilla for safety.
Oh yeah, I have like a bodyguard gorilla.
No one's getting in my house.
If it were safe, then yeah, I would say.
I mean, if we domesticated and like it was like a dog and he loved you, that would be awesome. Yeah, it'd be like that. I love you.
Because he wouldn't talk,
No.
but he'd show himself. There's a whole Bill Burr bit, or at the end of one of his comedy specials, where they said they taught a gorilla sign language.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and like understood emotions and feelings, and they would give it rewards and
Damn.
stuff. They basically domesticated the gorilla.
Yeah. I guess it's possible then.
It's a very funny joke. If you have the chance to go watch it, go do so.
Go watch it.
I want you to guess how much time people spend doing these things within their lifetime.
Let's do it.
Brushing their teeth.
Like hours?
This one is days.
Oh.
Think about it. You do it this is on the,
What, 4 minutes a day? 2 and 2?
that's a great start. And it's
minutes
based
a
off
day?
the lifespan of 79 years.
I just don't want to do the math.
You don't have to.
What is it?
It's 79 days waiting in line.
Way longer than that. Actually, you don't wait in lines all. I guess you might if you go to the grocery store.
This one's going to make you so sad.
What was the first one?
79 days.
I'm gonna guess a full year, 365 days.
It's half of a year. It's 6 months.
That's crazy.
Think about we don't have that much time awake.
I know.
And you spend 6 months in your life waiting in line.
You're right.
And people get angry when I'm like, oh, I don't want to wait in line.
We gotta eliminate lines.
I'm going to take them out. Figure something
That's
else out.
AI, I guess.
Part of it. How much time do we spend working?
That's probably the most besides sleeping.
This one's really going to derail you.
I'm gonna say 15 years.
10.27 years. It's 90,000 hours.
That sucks.
Horrible. You know what's great? I'm going to share more with you.
Let's hear another one.
All right. Laying in bed.
8 hours a day, I would say on average per person. Actually, probably less. I would say like 7, but I'm not going to do the math. Actually, maybe 7 times 70.
490.
If you work 10 years, I'm going to say 15.
You spend 33 years in bed.
Sleep.
And no, 26 of them are sleeping.
Oh, yeah. It's like half your life almost.
It's insane.
Yeah, but if you didn't do that, then you wouldn't have the energy to be awake, right?
I guess, unless we somehow eliminated sleeping.
Yeah.
In front of a screen, TVs, laptops, phone.
Now a lot. A long time.
I think this number's only climbing.
I'm going to say 22 years.
That's a low much. 11 years, 4 months.
More time than I work.
How much time do you spend eating?
I'm going to say right around underneath work. 6 years.
It's 4 years and 6 months.
Let's go.
It's a lot of time. At least it's enjoyable.
I enjoy
I'm
eating.
happy that number's relatively
I like
high.
eating. Can you guess what the smallest country in the world is?
This is not my strong suit, but let's say Qatar.
No. Not Qatar.
I don't even know where to start. I don't know anything.
Jeez, Zach. I'm going to give you a hint.
Is it in like the Middle East?
It's in Europe.
It's got to be pretty small.
It's the smallest.
Turkey.
No.
Hungary.
No.
England.
No. The weird part about this...
Latvia.
No. You got very excited there.
Lithuania.
The weird part about this country is that it's inside of another country.
I don't think that makes any sense. What you just said doesn't make any sense.
It is Vatican City.
Oh.
It's owned by the Catholic Church
Oh.
in Rome. So it's the Vatican City inside of Italy.
That doesn't make any sense. What? That's like how DC is a district within.
It's how like English Town is.
It's
Go on.
Might be pushing it. So let me ask you another separate question. How do you think?
I don't know. How do I think, Zach? You tell me.
Like, explain to me what it's like when you think.
Like, think about what?
When you look at yourself in the mirror.
I have no idea what you're saying, Zach.
All right. Did you know some people have an internal narrative and then some people don't?
Oh, I do.
Like you speak in sentence. Your thoughts are sentences spoken.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's like 98% of people.
Is that how yours are?
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
okay.
some people just their thoughts are feelings.
I would think that it's just combined for everyone.
It's not. That's what I'm telling you.
Okay.
So some people like hear sentences in their head, and then some people have like these abstract, nonverbal thoughts, and they have to verbalize them to bring them into sentences.
Okay. That sounds wild.
Yeah, so most people aren't aware of the other person's thought process. So we
Yeah.
think in sentences clearly, but other people who are nonverbal, they don't understand how we think in sentence. Or I guess they understand it, but they don't know what it feels like to do that.
I guess I'll never know what that feels like.
Yeah, apparently it's like a cloud of feelings and thoughts. So like the example, when you look in a mirror and you think, oh, like I look bad or I look tall.
It's like bad, tall feelings.
Yeah, sure. It's a feeling instead of a sentence. Like you just overall feel bad and you'd have to verbalize that you feel bad about yourself in order to process it in a sentence. I want to meet someone who thinks that way.
I'm sure you have.
I definitely have.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask every single person I
How
know.
do you think?
I'm going to ask the same. I'm going to frame it up the same way.
They're all going to think you're crazy.
How do you think? They're going to be like, what do you mean?
Yeah, they're going to think you're
I
crazy.
need to talk to
I
someone
wouldn't
like
do that.
All right, I have a game I want to play with you.
Let's do
Another
it.
game. We're going to go down. It's who would you rather date? I'm going to name someone. You're going to pick one. That person moves on.
This is going to be funny because I'm going to give a funny answer.
Are you?
Yeah, go.
Zendaya or Mila Kunis?
My girlfriend. No.
Nice. Brownie points. He got to.
Yeah. All right.
Zendaya or Mila Kunis?
Zendaya.
Zendaya or Scarlett Johansson?
I'm going to stop you. It's probably going to be Zendaya every single time.
Zendaya or Scarlett Johansson?
Zendaya.
Zendaya or Rihanna?
Zendaya.
Zendaya or Jennifer Lawrence?
Zendaya.
Jennifer Lawrence is so cool.
She is cool.
She's so quirky.
She is
fun.
cool.
Zendaya or Megan Fox?
Zendaya. Megan Fox is weird.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's like it's the Transformers.
Okay, go on.
Zendaya or Margot Robbie?
Zendaya.
Okay.
Margot Robbie's cool, though. She has a really cool accent.
I thought that one would be a tough one.
It is a tough one.
And you just choose. So why is it Zendaya?
I don't know why. I just think she's so cool. I love all of her movies and everything, too. And she's beautiful.
All right, that's it for.
And she's way closer to my age than all these other people.
That's fair.
Like all the other people are like in their 30s. She's like, I think she is our age. Like she's 25 or 26.
Anyone that you would take over?
My girlfriend.
All right, good answer. That's the right answer. All right. Pop quiz. Where does almond milk come from?
Does not come from almonds, does it?
I don't know. You tell me.
Not almonds. Trees.
Seriously?
Almonds? Does it come from almonds?
It comes from almonds.
Okay.
I wanted you to say cow.
Oh,
And then they like soak it in almonds or something.
no.
I learned that today. Almond milk comes from almonds.
Hold on.
They soak and they ground almonds in water. So it's water and ground up almonds.
You know what, Zach? I was right.
They come from trees?
Almond trees.
Oh, yeah. I mean, technically,
So
sure.
technically I was right.
Yeah, but it comes from the ground up almond. It's not the
Which
tree. They
came
don't-
from the tree.
You're pushing it.
Did it not come from the tree?
I think you're pushing it. I learned that today. Though.
Where does paper come from?
The tree.
Okay.
That's completely different.
Where does coconut milk come from?
Well, it comes from the coconut,
Which comes from?
a coconut tree.
Exactly.
I don't know. That's a stretch of an argument, but I learned that today. I didn't know that.
Oh, I knew they came from almonds.
How does it become that consistency?
That's like, not really, but like peanut butter.
I thought milk had to be from a cow. No,
Coconut milk
that's just
is
not true. That's just
Coconut
not,
milk is more like water.
The milk just doesn't need to only come from a cow. It comes from several different places
Yeah.
in different forms. No further comment. If you were to get Conor McGregor a gift for his birthday or Christmas, what would you get him?
What's my price range? My
Anything.
bank account?
You could do anything.
So I have unlimited money.
You have unlimited money.
A rematch with Khabib.
Oh, that's a good answer.
Thank you.
Nice.
That is a good one,
You'd
right?
pay Khabib to get the rematch?
I mean, I don't think he would ever do it, but yes, that's what I would strive for.
You think he would get wiped?
Probably.
I'm waiting for the comeback story.
I'm very excited for it. It's going to be after the summer.
I don't know if he wins against
Michael Chandler.
Michael Chandler.
I mean, we'll see.
I have no idea.
I
There's
hope
a
he
lot of-
does.
I would get him a new trainer,
He's in a different weight class now, so.
but he hasn't won in 3 years. And he's only lost his last 2 matches. But
But then the one before that, he knocked him out in like 30 seconds.
and the one before that, he lost to Khabib.
The last match, he broke his leg.
Yeah, that was a little brutal.
That was tough.
But I don't know. I think he's a little overhyped.
Well, that's what I would buy him.
These days. The UFC career is just very short.
I mean, yeah. That's pretty
Like
self-explanatory.
even
Why?
didn't Usman also lose his last 2 fights?
I mean, those guys just get killed.
They do. I wonder. All right. Name the movie by the cast. So I'm going to read you the cast. You're going to tell me what movie it is.
Okay.
First movie, Vince Vaughn.
Pacifier.
Wrong.
Fast
wrong.
and Furious. Oh, wrong person. Go.
Okay, let's restart.
Okay.
Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller, Justin Long, Christine Taylor, Jason Bateman, Stephen Root.
I know 50% of those people. Vince Vaughn and who?
Ben Stiller,
That's all I
Justin
need to
Long, Christine Taylor, Jason Bateman, and Stephen Root.
Vince Vaughn, Ben Stiller. Meet the Fockers.
I don't think Vince Vaughn's in that movie, but it's also just not the cast.
I think he is.
He might be in the movie, but it's not. That's not.
Oh,
the
is
movie.
it? No, it's not. It's not Wedding Crashers because
No.
that's what, Owen Wilson?
Correct. I didn't expect you to struggle this much.
Jason Bateman. Oh, Jason Bateman.
You have to take into consideration that some of these actors played very small roles in the movie.
I don't know. Tell me.
It's a comedy.
I can't get it.
Vince Vaughn and Ben Stiller comedy.
Wedding Crashers. No. What is it? Tell me.
If you can't dodge a
Kicking. Dodgeball.
dodgeball, yes.
Dodgeball.
Okay, yes, dodgeball.
Got it. That's
that
too
was
easy.
painful. All right, these next 2. Let's see what happens.
Too easy.
Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black, Tom Cruise, Jay Baruchel, Matthew McConaughey, Danny McBride, Bill Hader, Tobey Maguire.
What? Who's the main character?
Ben Stiller, Robert Downey Jr., Jack Black,
Those are the main three.
and Jay Baruchel.
I don't know who that is. Jack Black, Ben Stiller.
Robert Downey Jr.
I know what it is.
Do you?
Yeah. Tropic Thunder.
It is Tropic Thunder.
Let's go. I was talking about this past weekend, that movie, for some reason.
It's such a good movie.
Yeah.
I didn't know Tobey Maguire was in it.
I didn't either.
Very small part. Name the movie by its cast: Ray Liotta, Joe Pesci, Robert De Niro, Samuel L. Jackson, Frank Vincent, Lorraine Bracco, Tony Sirico, Michael Imperioli.
It's a movie, right?
It is a movie.
It's not Pulp Fiction.
It's not Pulp Fiction.
It's one of those movies that I haven't seen, Zach.
I don't think you've seen the movie,
Right?
but you should.
Goodfellas.
It is Goodfellas.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
Ray Liotta.
That's Ray Liotta.
Okay, that's why I
R.I.P.
know that. Yeah,
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
Ray Liotta. Stay tuned for the next podcast.
Oh, yeah.
This is podcast 32. That's a wrap for us. Who knows what we're going to do? Nobody knows it. That's a wrap. We'll see you guys in the next one.
Peace.